Hello, Galaxy. I'm Chris Pirillo. Thank you so much for tuning in, all y'all who have stopped in on this very hot summer evening. I know Ian Douglas is currently doing giveaways tonight. I just see a text from Liz. Gimme. Gimme. But Ian's giving away some stuff. I think his giveaways schedule start around 7:50 tonight, or his 7:50, not my 7:50, right? Because that would be, yeah, I think within the hour, Ian's giving it away. Hey, thank you so much for following Gallop Crush. I did not hear the notification come in because for some reason or another, my the audio and the way that I had things like directed and read. Could you hear the sound alert come in? Because I could not for some reason. And when I rebooted the system, and that screwed with everything. But thank you and welcome, Gallop Crush. K3DC, I think you posted something in Show and Tell I just saw, which looks amazing. Have I checked out the Mando N1 Starship you modeled and printed? Not yet. I saw the car that you posted on Discord, and it looks outstanding. We'll be getting to that when we browse for Show and Tell. Hello, one and all. Fucho, Red, Feisty Kitty, Nomi3, Pink, of course. I've got your box. I'm going to jump into that right away because I've been chomping at the bit for that. CRS, good to see you as well, and Celestial Rook. And Idle Hams. Jay Brinker, I know, is going to be lurking in the background. Let's go ahead and dive into the box. Shall we? Shall we see what was sent? Shall we? Shall we see what was sent? Gallop Crush, Mark Hyder. Oh, Mark Hyder from the vlog days. Yes, I remember. How you doing? How's everyone doing? What about it? Yes?
This?
Yeah, it's a cookie cutter. I already showed it. Huh?
How does it work?
You push it down like we did the Play-Doh thing. So anyway, it's good to see you, Mark. Welcome in. Welcome in, Michael Young Fishing. It's good to see you. Happy to have you here. Can't wait. It's box number 1. There's number 2. Wow. Okay, I didn't even hear that Stay Cool sticker get slapped. There's something definitely not right. I hate messing with the stuff midstream, but I kind of have no choice because otherwise. Very dangerous, and that is trying to figure out why I can't hear everything. Let's go default there. That might have done the trick. Jedi, baby, easy. I got this. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I got this. I don't know what's in here, honey. I don't want to start tearing through things too quickly. Thank you. Of course, we have a candy corn. Space Cowboy, good to see you. We're just opening up a package. Gotta be careful. See, this is what I'm afraid of. Jedi just dives in. These things are delicate. You do not want to be messing with candy corn. Why? It's not candy corn that you could eat. It's candy corn that hangs off a shelf. I do hate candy corn. That's why they sent it. Because I hate it. Why? Why? I told you, Jedi. Pink and red. What? Jedi, I can't hear when I have my headphones on, honey. No, Jedi, it's a joke. They sent the candy corn as a joke. I'm not going to eat it. Maybe come Halloween I'll get another bag, but we'll see. Anyway, so we've got... Oops, sorry if that was like too far. Here's the candy corn. That we... Oh, man. Maybe it'll accidentally break. I don't know. This is a textured Chris Pirillo duck. That is very... Is it a bath toy? Is it... Oh, it's a Peep. It's a Chris Pirillo Peep. I see. I thought it was like a rubber ducky with a fuzzy skin, hence the fuzzy skin. I got it. So this is so you can have You can have your duck and eat it too. Your peep and eat it too. You got the profile. That's what makes it like this very profile. Like it's a Chris Peeperillo. Honey, I've got to pay attention to what's going on in the stream. What can I help you with? No, I don't think it's a bath toy. I don't know if it floats. Test it in the sink. See if it floats. See, I mean, I'm impressed. You used really nice filament here, but at the same time, I'm disgusted. Like candy corn. But there's more. I have another Emperor Perillo tot. Now, by the way, the kids in the neighborhood may end up be picking, because I've printed now. Well, I've got a couple of them. The kids in the neighborhood, you know, are getting a kick out of these. So the kids in the neighborhood may end up walking away with one of these. Thank you, Pink and Red, for another. This is a life-size Perillo tot. Hello there, Mark. How are you? Thank you for following, Mark Andraka. Use your tricolor on that. That's a nice tricolor. See, I don't have that tricolor. I see purple, red, or orange, and green. That's nice. That turned out really well. That's a fun model. Again, life-size. Life-size Perillo there. Thank you. Of course. Star Wars Handtel. Love all the characters, especially since they had a Darth Vader on this one. And the Death Star. This is a good one. Good choice. Really good choice. Hello, Bob. Silver Sunbeam, thank you for the cheer. Although I'm having problems hearing the cheers, even when I'm not full screen for this gift box that came from Pink and Red. Thank you, Kieran. Good to see you as well, virtually. Oh! I wanted another one of these. Thank you. It floats? Great, it floats? There you go. It's a bath toy for you. There, you can have it as a bath toy. Yeah, well, I don't, honey, you've got it in here. It's all wet. Go ahead, put it in the bathroom. You should have wiped it off before you came in here. Guess we have a hype train. Thank you for that. I'll turn on the hype light here. These things are falling down. Things in my office are falling down, falling down.
Did you say hype train?
Yeah, you remind me. Hang on. It's a note here.
Can I read it?
You can try to read it, sure.
Jedi?
Oh, it is for you. You remind me so much of myself at your age. Keep being awesome. Hope you enjoy these prints. Liz gave me some ideas of what you might like.
Wait, who is it for you?
Pink and red.
It's for you?
No, it's here. Here you go.
For
Oh,
me?
yeah.
Thank you, Pink and Red. Thank you so much.
There you go. But we gotta show them here.
It's a Darth Vader kitty cat.
We got a dog.
They're so cute. That's so cute. And then you got...
and the Vader Hello Kitty.
Woof. I love it.
And
Thank you so much.
Flexi Cat.
I never had this before. This is my favorite.
And the cube. The fidget cube. There you go. Thank you. And oh, whoa, look at this. What is this?
What is it?
It's taped together just in case. Hang on. It's a maker deck.
Maker deck. That's very sticky.
It's
tape.
it
No, that's creepy. It's so creepy.
even Jedi thought it was creepy.
That is so creepy.
It's a box
I hate it.
that, you know, when
Ah! This is definitely for Halloween. This is so that's so creepy.
that is funny.
That's a popsicle.
It's the creepy popsicle.
It's a popsicle that's
And it says Maker Deck established 2022. This is great. This is perfect. Good job, Pink. It worked. Pink, did you do this? This is funny.
Thank you so much for all of this.
Thank you.
I love it so much.
There's more here.
A note.
Hang on just a second. I got it. Yeah, oh, it worked. The problem is I got to figure out how to like latch it down so that someone can like. Could you hear it? Can you hear it? But when it's down, oh, there we go. You have to push the popsicle down. If you push the popsicle down, then whack it here. So you got to push push the popsicle down, and then
Dad,
what?
the box reminds me of a grave.
Yeah, I mean it's like a coffin. Yeah,
Coffin,
yeah.
It's
So
a coffin. It reminds me of a coffin. Like a coffin.
you gotta shove it down. There we go.
It
Then it
reminds me of
sticks.
a
There we go.
coffin because like it's so scary.
And
It reminds me of a coffin because it's scary.
kind of have to like. It's
It's
just
so
kind of.
creepy.
I don't know how to get it so that it like as soon as you open it, it pops up. But that's funny. It's like one of those skeleton hands that jump out at you.
Other notes.
Yeah, other notes here. Chris, you designed the popsicle and the box. Got a recordable greeting card insert for the sound. It was smart. Magnets might work. Yeah, like on both. How would you do a magnet though? How would you do a magnet effectively? Oh, thank you, Space Cowboy. Thank you. You planned on a hinge, didn't have time. No, Red, it's great the way it is. Thank you for all you've done for Pink and the community. You've created an amazing place where everyone is welcome. It is amazing to see someone in this world that is still genuine and true to themselves. Thank you for being an awesome person. Why are you doing this? Thank you for being an awesome person. We can call a friend. Also, I mean, it's nice. It's just I don't know if I'm worthy of this. Also, thank you for being a friend and sparking the joy of Star Wars back into Pink's life, aka Red. Thank you for that. And we got another letter.
Who's it for?
Honey, I don't know. I haven't read it yet, honey.
For you.
Give me a moment. Thank you. Thank you for the posture check as well. This is Pink. Letter from Pink. I want to thank you for a lot of things. Becoming a part of the Maker community and especially Maker Deck. Came at a point. Is this okay to read? Hang on. Is this okay to read? I feel. Number one, I screwed up another hype train. Number two, okay, it does at the bottom. It says, feel free to share any of this on the screen. Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm reading. Like it's at the bottom. I see this at the bottom. I'm a little worried. Especially for Maker Deck, came at a point in my life where I really needed it. I'd never found my people or a place where I felt like I fit in this much. Now I feel like I can say that I found that. I also have to thank you for inspiring to start collecting Star Wars again. You have no idea how much it meant to me when you sent that package. I wanted to let you know that you have had a very positive impact on my life in the short time I've known you, so thank you for everything. No, thank you, Pink and Red. Thank you. These notes mean more to me than the prints. Definitely more than the scary popsicle. Actually, the love that went into this is pretty amazing.
No, it isn't.
Emotional damage. Hang on. Open this on stream. Oh, it was on the bottom. The note was on the bottom. Open with this end facing you. Okay, I may have opened the package upside down. I did. I opened the package upside down. So the last thing I see is the roll with its trivet or pot holder. The BB-8 one. Thank you. What, Jedi?
You open it upside down.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, when you're going through a package.
So fun.
So funny. Maker Deck box was it was a bamboozle. It was a successful bamboozle. Oops. Too close.
I can see you.
I picked up a couple other things here. Did you get the popsicle, Liz? Did it? All right. Oh, wrong. Ah. I gotta grab the link on another computer here. What?
Look what's here.
Yeah, I know, hun. That's the fidget cube. Hang on. I gotta tweet that. Honey, can I help you? Thanks for the gifts,
Dad? Was it
Pink
printed?
and Red. Wait, what's Red's handle on Red _ 3DP? Oh no, just Red 3DP. And this surprise creepy popsicle. I don't know how to. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, they can hear it. They can hear it, honey. Thank you.
So creepy.
Yeah, it is creepy. That's the idea, honey. It's a creepy popsicle. What, hun?
This is 3D printed.
Thank you, Roswell. Yes, it was 3D printed and made. Can I help you? Okay, I'll take care of it, hun. Thank you. Thank you. I'll get it. Thank you. I don't look a day older than 40. Well, maybe I am a few days older than 40. What, honey?
He is.
Yes, thank you. Can I help you?
He's over 4. Bam.
Put these over here. All right. That was an amazing haul. Thank you. I don't know. It worked out perfectly. Thank you, red and pink. So great. Just the candy corn and the crisp peeperillo. That's how you know that I've made an impact. When someone sends you a creepy, they make a creepy popsicle popsicle, and they know you hate candy corn so much, and my head on a peep. Why? That's right. They love to torture me. Pink loves to. Y'all, you're at the top of the torture list. Congratulations. Hey, 3D Printing and Daily Pwn. If you could show Jedi the original trilogy in a niche way, would it be Laserdisc, widescreen VHS, or the rare DVDs? Probably the Laserdisc. I have a DVD copy of those. See, I don't hear. I'm sorry, I can't hear those. I'm not joking. I can't hear the stream stickers. Can you? Can you hear the stream stickers? Because I can't. Like and I've looked at all the audio, and it's not. I don't know what's going on with the. Why I can't hear it. You can? I can't. Like, none of them are coming through, despite doing everything that I was trying to. Every time I reboot Windows, audio decides to just go absolutely wonky. Like, it's like, yeah, nope, not gonna work. Like, really? So maybe it'll start working, maybe it won't. You hear them very low. Well, the volume should be like cranked all the way up too. That's weird. But 3D printing, I don't know. Did I mention on? Did you check the Prusa Live video? Because they showed off one of they showed off your bobble on the. You did? Okay. Because the cool thing is, I had the R2D2 bobble in front of me, like, oh yeah, I'm way ahead of you, and I pulled it up, and you may have inspired a bobblehead contest. No, I had it right there, 3D Printy. I knew exactly. I'm like, he showed it. I'm like, that's 3D Printies. I know that guy. I know him. You should use Linux. No, I will not use Linux. Not like that. Audio, my stream now. I don't know what that is. Skull E. Braille know me slightly. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I can go messing with the audio settings right now. Unfortunately, and I'm not sure how to triple check everything, but because I've looked at everything after my reboot, and I had to actually for that might have worked. I don't know. The problem is I'm using desktop software for the audio that's like makes everything crazy. So I've got I have yeah, thank you, big fan. Yeah, that helps. I have what do I have? I have something I was going to tell you. Oh, there's a file. I linked it. I linked the file in on Pink. You might like these actually. And by the way, I'm genuinely grateful. The fact, you didn't even have to send that much, right? Everything you sent, I'm genuinely grateful for. Pink and red. Thank you. Thank you. Even if it was just a note, even if you just sent a card with the note, Pink and red, more than enough. Thank you. I want you to understand just how sincere that is. It's very appreciated. Even though this would not be my choice for your filaments, it is appreciated. Hello, Mad Cats. Happy to have you. No Star Wars Wookiees at your target. Dang it, the Midnight Smith. I'm serious, Pink. Thank you, and give a big hug to Red as well. I certainly didn't send you the Star Wars figures because I was expecting anything in return at all. It was just because I needed to fill that void in your life, because that just I don't know what I would have done if I would have lost my Star Wars figures. It would have been immense sadness that I would have felt. We're glad you like it. It was great use of the filament. I'll beg to differ on that. This is where we were going to have to agree to disagree. Okay. There's a file on the Discord server on Discord that I linked in models to make. Under models to make, it's a Star Wars robot, an R2-D2, and this is what I'm printing again here. Let me link it in chat. Let me show you. It's a printables model, and it's pretty decent. So, and I say decent in the sense that it prints like in one piece. The only supports you need are in the back, but the only issue that I found, now printed it multiple times, and I'm going to try it with another filament, is that there's no infill within the body. And the bottom part is so thin that the bottom part of the model is so thin, it barely attaches to the front. So you have to be very careful removing it from the plate. Otherwise, there's a bit of a wobble that's introduced. Like it pops, the model is not thick at that part. There's not enough connective tissue there. So it unfortunately kind of, it pushes in, and that could eventually snap. But the model works really, really well. Takes a couple hours to print here. I'm trying it in the Prusament right now, and you can see how it's maybe you can kind of see how it's coming together slightly, but there's hardly any kind of, let me zoom in a bit, maybe that'll get a little more in focus. I was having focus issues earlier, so that's why I did what I did. See, this is the part here. This is where it's very loosely connected to the front of the body, and where if you're not careful, that third leg will push up. It'll push up into the model because there's no infill inside. So, you know what? I wonder if thicker walls would help. Would thicker walls help in that situation? Sounds to me like 200% would help. 200 probably would, but would thicker walls help? Maybe I'll try thicker walls. Anyone know a good glue to reattach prints that break when removed from the plate? Gloop has been suggested. I personally, at this point, use Gorilla Glue. I ended up in this. I'm gonna have to potentially glue this too, because it snapped off at that part as well. Yes, they would. 4 or 5 walls. Okay, Kieran, I'm gonna try the next one in this filament a choice again with 4 or 5 walls to the plate. Yeah, it says. Good glue to reattach prints that break when removed from the plate. From the plate, Liz. When removed from the plate. Not to the plate. Unless I'm misunderstanding the question. Magic Glue helps it stick to the plate. Yeah, don't use Gorilla Glue on your plate, on the bed. The way I read that question is she's like doing what I did. Like there was that loose connection in the model, that I need to correct by increasing walls. That I'm going to try that. I used for the model here after it was printed, I just used Gorilla Glue. Yeah, I removed a print and the model snapped. Yep, then I've used Gorilla Glue. It's been fine. Some people use Gloop. I have no experience with Gloop. You used nail glue on a piece broke after I dropped it. Let's see how long it holds. See, I haven't tried that, Royal Nomi. You made it sound like you used Gorilla Glue to reattach a print to a plate if it broke loose. No, I did not. That was not what I was intending. When the print is in your hands and away from the bed entirely, this is where I have used Gorilla Glue, and it's worked very well. I've never, nor would I ever, recommend using that kind of adhesive anywhere near your printer. If you're looking for better adhesion, that's where I would recommend not just a glue stick, but I gotta tell you, Magic Glue has been great. I love Magic Glue. Love Magic Glue. So are we clear? Are we now on the same wavelength? Just want to be clear. Don't make... That's it. Don't make me break out the Maker Deck popsicle. The Maker Decksicle. You know what's gonna happen? Pink, you're gonna hear me go, GDU Pink in the middle of the night. Because what's gonna happen is it's gonna be, this box is gonna be here. This box is going to be right here, and all of a sudden, in the middle of the night, it's just gonna pop up on its own, and I'm gonna hear this whack coming from the other room in the middle of the damn night. Oh, that would be so funny. Would that be so funny, Pink? K3 just dropped a pic of the display lightsabers removable internals. The hell's an inertial? To show and tell Discord. Thank you, K3. We're not quite there yet. Gloop is good stuff, a little high end, but if it's your budget, it does a good job. Hey, I believe in anything that works. It's kind of like Tickle Me Elmo, only more creepy. Red says it'd be great, by the way, if you open it and let it play, it'll stop after a few seconds. Really? Let's see when it stops. Just gonna leave that playing in the background there. I'm still sipping espresso. It's decaf though. It's decaf espresso. I have a thrift find to show. Got this for $4 after a discount. I'm sorry, $3 after a $2 off discount. So this was a really nice find. It did stop. Yeah, it stopped. Pink? Hang on, Pink. Did you make the popsicle? I gotta ask, did you craft this, just the popsicle? Because if you did, could you please upload that to Printables? Has she uploaded it to Printables? Because she designed all. Wow. So did that actually stick in? Okay, she did. Does that color? Yeah, it looks like it's color. I'm trying to see how it was done. Oh, I see. So if you got the base, you should like upload something like this where you can stick the popsicle thing in there. You probably did it that way anyway. I don't know how you made it, but that way people can print their own popsicles. So you should do that now. Now's the time, Pink. Uploading it now, yes. So y'all can have your own creepy damn popsicles. Perillo sickles. Well, no, it's not a Perillo sickle. Creepy popsicle. You can call it the creepy popsicle. Laughter not included. So this was hang on just a second. This was a nice find, because usually these things, I don't know if any of y'all, as much as I am, are into Lego and whatnot, but like these extra bags are usually about $5 or so a piece. I'm gonna see if I can get the reflection just right. These extra bags are usually not cheap. I mean, cheaper than getting the pieces in a set. But all of these for $3. All these bricks. So I'm very grateful to have the extras, the food, the trees, and then the flowers. Not that I wouldn't have necessarily picked them up independently though. Hey, thank you for following Takani3D. Welcome in. Wouldn't a Bricklink order of those pieces be cheaper? No. You're better off just getting the poly bag all in one. You can get them at the stores. I've seen them before. I'm like, yeah, I guess I've never really been clamoring for a lot of those accessories. But I'm like, oh, yeah, it'd be nice to get. So when I saw them, like, all in one bag thrifting, I'm like, I'm going to grab this. For sure. I've used Bricklink before, but usually for minifigures. Coda 120, you're going to get the Gloop. Worth it to save a print? Well, tell him Fix 'em Dude sent you, Coda. We know Andrew. He's a good guy. Happy to have made that connection for you. Hey, Deep Prack Rat. It was a very nice haul. A miniature haul. Not as nice as the haul from Pink and Red, though. That was a good one. Got a stretch. Thank you, K3. Now, let's browse everybody's makes, shall we? Shall we browse some makes? Jumping right in. This is K3. Now, K3, we've just met, but dude, you have skill. You have talent. Are you over on Maker Deck, by the way? And FYI, check your deck. We did the Maker Deck reset today, this afternoon. Check your deck. Seems like a lot of you already did. We've got a skilled maker here. Very skilled, as opposed to me farting around with, I printed a file. Have you done... are you on Maker Deck, K3? Fantastic job with that. Love the lighting. Feisty Kitty printed a new fan shroud today. Much more compact design. Protopasta, Midnight for the body, Nebula for the front cover. I like that Nebula. Just started. Okay, fair enough on Maker Deck. Thank you. Well, I just want to make sure I'm connecting you with plenty of people, while I have your attention. Barrington has an Iron Man helmet. I like that size. Oh, look at that. It's an... where's Ryan? Where's Daily Pone? Daily Pone is all into the media storages. That's really cool. Man, see, if there was a Darth Vader one of these, I would totally print that, Barrington, if he's here. Daily Pone, look at that. Look at that media storage. That's media storage. Dude, that is ace media storage. Totally agree with Bob there. That looks great, dude. I had mass troubles getting that to turn out. Oof. Flexi Factory Articulated Crocodile, Tricolor PLA from M&M. Crocodile. Got a vase. 3D print farming vase. A succulent vase. 3D print farming chill, buddy. Chill, buddy. Seen on Maker Deck last night. Mr. DJ Silva assembling first ever 3D printer, and he got it done. He got it done. You want a giant Hulk? Good luck. You can make some bigger prints too. Good, Coda. Sorry if I missed you mentioning about my Pro Style office chair 3D model in Sketchfab. I ran out of time. Yeah, I missed it, other files. Sorry. I'm ready to get rid of this chair, that's for sure. More roses from Feisty Kitty, Protopasta Nebula. Eric says, busy making a trailer for my 1/14th scale RC truck. That's a maker. That's a big one. It's so big. Look at that. That's pretty wild, dude. Man, if only I could design like that, I'd be Star Warsing all the things. 3D Professor says, so yesterday I was modeling a printed block that had articulation, did a test print last night, and by some miracle, it worked. Well, congratulations, 3D Professor, or 3DP Professor, Joe. He was also streaming in Maker Deck today. It prints, it folds up. Well, I'm glad it works. That's got to be a good feeling, Good to see you and Sith Lord Bird on the Prusa. So, oh, thank you, Forever United. We had a blast. And with any luck, we'll be able to do more things with Prusa. And I'm not just saying that. Like, I really believe it was a good way of kind of really, that was the first time I'd really connected with Prusa since they sent the Mini over a year ago. Maker Deck gives a good reason for us to do things together. Mr. DJ Silva, there's his printer. I don't know if he's here right now, but done. He got it done after failing on the stream, but quite all right. K3, what is that? A knife throwing? What is it? You throw knives at? Do you actually throw knives at it, or is that just the model? It looks like it's like a knife throwing thing. K3. Jerry Knapp, my connection kept dropping on Maker Deck the other day, but here's the finished Terminator by the designer Sanix. Wow, that's a really good bust. Oh, it's a Funko diorama. That makes sense. Okay. I was like, couldn't quite figure out what it was. It was great to hear the awesome stuff you and your crew have done with Maker Deck. Well, thank you, Forever United. Like I said, I have good reason to believe that it's, there are many things that Maker Deck could do in conjunction with Prusa. I'm not at liberty to just, say anything because I'm not making any promises. I mentioned very clearly, I articulated, some of our not too distant future goals, not the least of which, yes, we're going to Earth. We're sponsoring Earth. If you tip over on Maker Deck, that goes into the kitty to help bring Maker Deck to Earth so that Liz has, we can get Liz's travel covered. We also hope to have a finer point on a Patreon for MakerDeck, and to be able to offer a little more than we can just offer with a sub on Twitch. Oh, good. Jerry got the link out. Decibel starting to work on stocking stuffers early. These are the models that Liz loves, the can openers. Decibel, of course, is Kieran Clark, someone who's responsible for watching MakerDeck and balancing things, especially at night. Well, night my time is day his time. Sin couldn't find anything to mount the specific hot end, so I had a CR10V3 direct drive. Decided to do the parts myself. That's crazy, dude. That is so impressive. I wouldn't even know where to begin. Just printing Scottish hooks until the spool runs out. There you go. Glad you got that kind of idea. Finding those spool runner outers models. Clock Spring Fractal Fern Vase, Green Gate 3D, Translucent Purple RPETG from Silver Sunbeam. It's pretty regal. It's regal not just with the design, but with the color too. Purple, regal. C. Travis, another hobby of his, mechanical keyboards. My latest build, Iron Man. Tell you what, if you find, if C. Travis is here, if he ever finds a, if he ever finds like a good Star Wars with Arabesh, I may have to like have him build one for me. This is the chair model you spoke about. Well, feel free to link it over on, which, did you actually, oh my God, that's pretty close. Perillo style office chair, it's pretty damn close. When did you upload this? 2 years ago, wow. I don't think it could easily be 3D printed. It'd probably be, well, maybe resin. It's pretty close. That, very damn close, man. That's funny. Wow, that's wild. That is funny, dude. That tickles me. All right, next, Oathlon commenting with the profile of Wexter. Pez Liz, a box of the can opener lids ready to go out as gifts. Got a lot of good chatter in here today. Darth Vader Unmasked. I haven't done one yet, Mad Cat. Pink has done them. That one. Looks like it turned out pretty well for you too, Mad Cat. Silver Sunbeam. First complete set of Death Racer tracks is done. I think he was doing that on MakerDeck too, because people kept commenting on his on the printer. What do they call the printer? The one that in the middle that... What is it called again? The one that goes up in the middle? Oh, there's K3. Oh, that's a nice lightsaber. K3. Oh, yes, that N1. Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Dude, that is spectacular. You didn't base that off an actual toy? Delta. Yes, thank you, Duff. Delta. You did... Hang on. K3, did you base that off a toy? Because it look... Or was that all 3D printed? Or is it the toy that you modded? Because, wow. That looks collectible, man. That looks pro. Wow. Hasbro, eat your heart out. Well, if you don't have a job doing things like that, your career is wrong. Because that, wow. 3D modeled from stills. See, K3, you're a maker beyond my talents, honestly. I like, personally... I'm all about the figures and the figurines. I was never really into the ships, but that is a ship that is worthy of display there. Absolutely worthy of display. And I'd recently been printing some lightsabers, though nothing like that. I'm going to be printing some lightsaber parts soon. You have a YouTube channel showing me modeling it? Oh, nice. K3. We don't really do much on YouTube as much. We don't do as much on YouTube, period. At least, at this stage. That may change when we have a little more scheduled content to produce for MakerDeck. Then, we can launch a MakerDeck YouTube channel and upload it there. Wow. All right, so that is that. Let's see if the pop over. Yep, it worked. Yay. Huzzah. Sith Lord Brit making a saber. She's making another one, you mean? She's always making them sabers. She loves doing that kind of thing, though. I like the simple ones. I mean, I know they're like very, 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 very complex. Or they can get very complex. Hex 3D has all these lightsaber parts that I want to print in multiple colors with the Polymaker that I want to get to, kind of for mixing and matching. That's the kind of thing that I think I'll enjoy. Models are on printables now. Well, there you go. Thank you, Pink 3DP. You feel free to link them. Feel free to share them. Especially the MakerDeck stuff, so that we can make sure the MakerDeck group on printables sees it, and then I can add it to one of the lists that I made for MakerDeck. Oh, big fan. There's no. I can't talk about an event because we're just in the beginning stages of it. Though I did send an email out, and I think we've got a point person for a potential place in Seattle. Kieran, thank you so much for grabbing a screen cap of this. Budgito said, "Man, this was today. This was fun to have in the background minutes before I went live. This was fun to have in the background at work. I've got to drive home now, but a huge thank you to the MakerDeck team and everyone in chat for making this something to enjoy. I'll be back here tomorrow." It was just fantastic. Tom Llama tweeted out that he's live with Ethan's dad 3D, Marcus. They're doing some of those AI-generated images. So I thought that was kind of cool. I'm like, they made that using that AI thing. That's the way I would make the digital art. Anyway, I thought that was pretty cool. There's Andrew Rogers, a.k.a. the Silver Sunbeam, with his vase. Again, that very regal vase. You have free customizable sabers on Cults? Oh, do you? Yes, please link, K3. Please do. Oh, you got a lot of stuff, don't you, K3? See, everything... So, how easy are these to print? Like the way I printed mine is just like, you straight up the plate. Did them recently. So this is Kevin. Okay, so I gotta remember Kevin is your name. I may forget. Let me drag out a link to the desktop. Cults has problems loading images sometimes. Super easy vertical. Okay. You know what I always wanted, Kevin? I'll mention this to you. Back to school, Nomi? Oh, sorry to hear that. I've always wanted... Oh, you did Peeprillo. I hate you, Pink, for calling it that. And yet here I am, going over, adding it to the fun collection, and liking it. How dare I? All right, the Peeprillo has been liked. And the Creepy Popsicle. What? Why? Why? Oh, man. The Creepy Popsicle. What I've wanted, Kevin, there's so many things that I've want. I know I don't like it, Red. There's so many different Star Wars things that I've wanted that haven't been done yet. I'm big into the figurines. That was my birthday print modeled by a Fix'em dude is me as a Star-Taught Emperor Palpatine. Although it's not, I mean, it's Star-Taught-ish, right? It's just this little, hence Perillo Tot. But I like the little figurines. I like things like that. Star-Tots were these, like, squat, short things that were supposed to be produced. 3D printing modeled this little 2D Darth Vader. But like a series of these, or a series of like old little people Star Wars figurines, or even like smaller lightsabers. You know, like imagine like a whole bunch of smaller lightsabers that could be printed out, like a small lightsaber collection. Oh man, I potentially missed some shoutouts. Knitted Socks only started following. BC rated too, and I missed that. BC, is BC still here? Is Royal Nomi still here? Oh, I feel so bad. My sound alerts aren't working, so I can't hear. I have no audio interruptions. Frack. Currently on MakerDeck, we have printers from Canada, USA, Hong Kong, and Australia. Wow. That's incredible. Local maker. One of his Maker coins designed in Tinkercad. Streamed it printing on MakerDeck. We saw it. Twist lock customizable. Okay. Are the original, like the real lightsaber, or the unique lightsabers? I haven't looked that deeply. I'm probably asking stupid questions. It's a big coin. 3D printing professor, aka Joe, showing off what he has done, what he has made successfully. Joel, very happy to see us on Prusa Live yesterday. And of course, I also felt like, man, what a good time. Local maker starting, or that's yesterday's. Those are his popsicle holders. Good stuff. All good stuff all around. Thank you everybody for sharing and making and tagging. It's incredibly appreciated. It's something to look forward to. Like seeing, oh, what has so and so done? What has such and such done? Getting inspiration for, my future prints. Like, oh yeah, I'd like to do that. Oh yeah, I gotta check that out. I'm gonna check out all of Kevin's models. I already have. I'm gonna make Jedi take a bath with that Peeperillo. It does look like a rubber ducky. Give me credit. It does look like a little rubber ducky. And if it floats, it could be a bath toy. Why not? Here, just have my disembodied head attached to a peep floating around the tub. That's what I thought it was. I thought it was a rubber ducky. Come on, give me credit, please. Or not. So someone from Hong Kong. Who's the Hong Kong? Hong Kong is Mr. Prince? No, Workrom. Trays. Boy, I love that. Four countries? 3 continents. That's pretty wild. I'm surprised we haven't had many people from Germany. There's a huge Drucker contingent on Twitch. Like, I think some of the bigger 3D printing channels actually on Twitch are German. By the way, I want to make sure I give a shout out to Ian. I know he's doing his own stream, which is good because he's at his 1,000 follower giveaway tonight, and he's doing giveaways. So you may want to pop over there. Totally up to you. And thank you, by the way, for having. We had a really good MakerDeck bounce back today from the 48-hour reset. We had Germany represented previously. Okay, good. Well, the more the merrier, right? I like having these good problems. Download all 3 and intermix them. Oh, okay, K3. I'll take a look at what you got. The next lightsaber array I'm doing is the Hex. See, I still can't hear the notifications. Hello, Creative Heart Warrior. Welcome in. Not sure what brings you here, but glad to welcome you. You already pop here? Oh, thank you. Thank you, Skull. Got a jet? No worries. Thank you for being here. Thank you for sharing your makes. It's very nice to meet you. MakerDeck is at your disposal. And I'm almost out of my espresso. You know what? As much as I'm sad that I'm drinking decaf, like very sad, I'm happy that I can drink espresso throughout the day. I couldn't do that when uncaffeinated. So I'm glad I'm on decaf now. I can't believe I said that. I'm used to the taste of skank, so I mean that's what decaf tastes like. Creative Heart Warrior says, I 3D print and do teas and tumblers. Yes. Oh, you learned about MakerDeck at Murph. Yes. How, Creative Heart? I gotta ask. Liz, check this out. MakerDeck is going to be sponsoring IRF. You may meet, if you go to IRF, you may meet Liz. Did I ever watch Severance? Yes, Daily Pone loved it. Right now, I'm in the middle of 1883? 1883 is so good. Man, it is. I very much look forward to 1883. I've been enjoying that ride. And that's a prequel to something else, I guess, that I haven't watched. But 1883 is fantastic. Easily one of the better roles that I've seen. What's the actor's name? Sam Houston? Is that his name? Sam Houston. You know him? Oh, he best role I've ever seen him in. Absolutely best role he's ever been in. period. Sam Elliott, that's it. Why did I say Sam Houston? Sam Elliott, that's it. Sam Elliott. So good. So Creative Heart Warrior, I'm glad you found out about MakerDeck. I hope you've been enjoying it. Maybe you can make some tumblers and tease there. Or 3D print there. Creative Heart, because it's not just 3D printing. I have yet to... I do have plans in the white to print some of Pink's cups. She modeled some Star Wars cups that I've been meaning to print. I just haven't yet. Other file says, I'm sure you'll think there's no way in hell that I would rebroadcast these. I did an animation of the Bomberman based on you mimicking the sleepwalking dog Biscuit, and I also edited together clips of your videos like a broken, messed up TV. What the hell? Other files? I gotta be careful about how this... So this is 2000... Oh my god, it is me! What the hell? What the hell am I watching? I did this like in the early days of YouTube based on a dog that woke up and slammed into the wall. What That is just weird. But awesome. Creative Heart Warrior says, we saw the booth and started talking to them. I was so excited about the cool name tag thing. Oh, it must have been Deuce Falchion and Big Jano. Deuce Falchion and Big Jano. So Deuce, Falch, is it... Someone else may have to get the spelling for Deuce completely. And then Big Jano. They also both stream here on Twitch. You want to learn how to stream on Twitch? Just stream on TikTok? No worries. I don't stream on TikTok, really. I probably should. You actually auto-host the MakerDeck stream? Oh, thank you, Creative Heart Warrior. Thank you. Also saw me on the Prusa Live. Oh, awesome, Creative Heart. I'm glad that helped you loop back. And I'm glad to have made the connection. Stay Alive 7? I don't know, man. It's so hard to get used to your new handle. I missed the underscore. I'm the only one who misses the underscore. Stay Alive. I'm printing another little... It's a single file R2-D2. I'm going to do a couple more of them, but like Jedi officially with the license on this, on the print, on the model, according to the model that was uploaded at least, she could sell these. So I'm thinking like $1 a piece or something like that to kids in the neighborhood. Or like $2. Like, ooh, I want to buy that. There's all the underscores. There we go. Stay Alive 7 is a fellow fan of Star Wars. And a streamer here on Twitch. Give him a follow. He's always good for a conversation. Always good for game. Loves SOTOR. Stay Alive says, I get trolled about that underscore all the time. I'm telling you, once you can't. That's where you are. You're just gonna have that stuck with you for the rest of your life. So Creative Heart Warrior, streaming on Twitch it is somewhat different. You could, even without a channel, an official channel, you could stream into MakerDeck. Just kind of get your feet wet. It's not, I don't think it's as straightforward as TikTok. I've streamed on TikTok once or twice. Most of my content on TikTok, though, I don't know what I want to do on TikTok. I've tried 2 different things, and I'm like, I don't know if I have what it takes to win on TikTok. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure what I could do that would be TikTok style. I'm like, every day, I've got, inevitably, around here, I'm like, I've got something Star Wars-y. And I'm like, this is an R2-D2, 3D printed. It's print in place. There's just a slight issue here. I don't know. I'm great at live video, but maybe not TikTok. So maybe I just need to turn on TikTok and go live that way. With what time, though? Full-time job, and when I'm not doing that, I'm streaming on Twitch. And I'm not streaming on Twitch. I'm doing other things. I'm either catching up on my shows or having to take care of errands, doing things in between that need to be done. Chris, you're doing some motivational quick bits recently. I see that on TikTok. Yeah, it's been about 6 months, though. I stopped in March because I got real busy at work. I got really busy. On the way home from Murph, I stopped at Micro Center, bought 2 webcams and a mic, but they're still in the box. Oh, man, Creative Heart Warrior. Well, for MakerDeck, you do need a camera, but all you need is a web browser. You don't even need a mic. It all starts... Here, let me help. Was this it? T-Tips? Yes. So there's a document, Creative Heart Warrior, a whole bunch of Twitch tips, like 60 some odd Twitch tips for you that we compiled last year or earlier this year. I can't remember. Just to kind of help get people started, like in terms of the feel for Twitch and maybe just, you know, sentiment and thoughts around Twitch that might help you. Happy to provide, as you know, whatever guidance that we can. Very happy to do that. Oh, thank you, Pink. Maker Deck box link, no popsicle. Add to collection, Maker Deck. I have to make sure, like, all, like, if I search for any kind of Maker Deck, I make sure it's added to the Maker Deck. There's 4 collections out there right now. Wait, there's 2 more here. And I make sure... There we go. Chem Nerd has Simple Prusa Mini Light Mount. Add that to Maker Deck. That's Chem Nerd. Did you get that link, Creative Heart Warrior? Because I'll relink it. I'll make sure you get it. Got all these Darth Vaders around here. Not a complaint. You got it? Okay, great. You know, I kind of want to... I'm looking at the box art on this for the Incinerator Trooper and Grogu. And, I kind of want to keep that. Got it. Can you hear that rain stick in that? Can you hear that rain stick? I hear the rain stick. Mad Cat! I can't hear the sound effects right now. Mad Cat, we showed off your make. Thank you. Now this is a different Grogu. See, I can't hear it. So I'm just gonna have, I'm going to assume you can hear it, and is that it? Where's the Grogu? Oh, it must be in the thing. So it comes with these little fire pieces. That's cool. And the deflecting fire. And then this is a tiny Grogu. This is a vintage collection Grogu though, so it's gonna be small. Like, super tiny. But the head articulates, the arms articulate. Very small, leaning forward. Look how small this is. This is a Walmart exclusive, and the Walmarts around here suck. So I have to get these online. Very tiny. Very tiny Grogu. But this is the reason why I wanted, really wanted, is to get another Incinerator Trooper. Can't have enough of these. Give me all the troopers, specifically the troopers from the vintage collection. From the vintage collection. I'll take them. I will take them. Yeah, I know, so tiny, Pink. Dinky, really. Like it's like almost non-existent. So tiny. The problem sometimes with the vintage collection, even Black Series, is getting the figures to properly balance. And it's already pretty front heavy, seemingly, even with the backpack, that you kind of have to lean it back, the figure back. This is where I like reach into my stands. I've got a bag of stands to go to use. That's probably gonna fall over. Oh well. Man, somehow, don't you hate like mystery scrapes? Like, I'm going along, everything's fine, all of a sudden I'm like, why do I have a scab on my arm? When did I get scratched? Like, at some point I got scratched. Ow! I almost stabbed myself. That would have ended this trip real quick. That would have been a little nutty. Okay, I got everything in the package. What I want to do, sometimes with the box art, especially like the Black Series, I will, I'll cut out the box art and keep the box art. I don't do this with everything, though. Some people, they save all the cards, and I haven't done that. All right, there's that. Oh, where'd my trivia go? I had trivia. Oh, man, did it rip? Where is the tragus located on a human body? I have no idea. What is a Chinese gooseberry?
100 R2D2.
What is a Chinese gooseberry? The ear. Hey, thank you, Fix'em Dude. R2D2. Indeed. That is the answer to the question. R2. What did Chris Pirillo print today? Kiwi fruit. Indeed, Kieran Clark. Kiwi fruit was the answer to that one. What piece of technology did IBM develop in 1973 that they nicknamed Winchester? What technology? 1973. Hey, No More 3. What technology was it? Ah, thank you, the Free Heathen.
The Free Heathen just resubscribed for 8 months.
Sorry, I cannot hear the sound effects right now. The hard drive, indeed. Congratulations. Did you hear the announcement, by the way, from the Free Heathen resubscribing? I'm asking you these things because I can't. And for some reason, my output is all off, and makes me sad. Anyway, the Free Heathen DM'd me, and he said, hey, thank you for the raid the other day. Hope you're doing well. I said, Maker Deck keeps us busy. That was my response. I'm like, we're doing well, but it's keeping us, yeah. It just keeps us busy. European bees were bred with bees from what other continent to create killer bees? European bees mixed with what bees? African, exactly. Congratulations. You, by answering that question right, you get to look smarter than the average bear. All right, next trivia question here. A tetragon is a geometric shape that has how many sides? Tetragon. I'm trying to... It was an unladen bee, yes. An African unladen bee. Migrating north for the winter. That's... Not... Nope. 4. Deepak Rat. Now, y'all can't be Googling. Like, that's kind of cheating. You can't... as long as y'all aren't like, Googling. What type of animal are flying foxes? Flying foxes are what type of animal? What type of animal? What type of animal? Bats. Are you Googling this? You gotta be Googling. According to the Bible, how many horsemen of the apocalypse were there? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. I know. I don't know the Bible, but I know that. four. The four Norsemen of the apocalypse. Thor, Odin, Loki, and Kif. Four Norsemen. How many symphonies did Beethoven compose? How many symphonies? 11D7 is not the answer, Bob. How many symphonies? And so me God, R2D2 is also not the answer. So help me God. Nope, 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 nope. 420, pink, pink. $580, no, nope, not 60, nope, not 66. Not 66. One of y'all got to get it. How many symphonies did Beethoven compose? Come on. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you. Are you Googling? 9. You may have to 9. It was 9. Correct. 9 was the amount of... Can you believe just 9? So famous. Which famous number was dreaded by people in Orwell's 1984? Which number... 5 guys. Good one, school. Is anyone... Someone with 9... 9 was the answer to the old one. What number in 1984... See, so I cut this out for my, just to hold on to. Nice box art. Not 1983, not 13. Keep trying. Gonna give you a tiny bit. That one's kind of cool too. 101. Indeed, I'm gonna save that flap too. Not 42. That would be The Secret to Life, the Universe, and Everything, Bob. Oh, Bob. In the Green Lantern comic book series, what is the color used to represent willpower? In the Green Lantern comic book series, what is the color to represent willpower? Green. Kind of gave that away. Whose friends included Bill Badger, Agley Pug, and Edward Trunk? Whose friends included Bill Badger, Agley Pug, and Edward Trunk? Names I've never heard of. Walter White. Good guess. Good guess, DeWitt. By the way, DeWitt, are you, I gotta ask, because we're going to be switching over from the Locker Gnome stream team soon to the MakerDeck stream team. Do you have your invite? Are you on the MakerDeck stream team? Because the Locker Gnome stream team is probably going to get deleted and getting more people who stream on Twitch to join the MakerDeck team. Rupert the Bear. Rupert. We were looking for Rupert the Bear. See, I cut this out. That's pretty nice. That's just... This kind of art, this kind of box art is just too cool. Like, this is a nice little bookmark. You know? This is a really cool little bookmark. Not that I read books that need bookmarks. I read comics. I fly all the way through them. No boohoo, no love. Well, that's not true. I thought I'd sent you a link, DeWitt. Give me a second. Okay, I sent you an invite. Brit still hasn't accepted MakerDeck either. We gotta get Brit on that. Titan's Revenge! Speaking of people I wanted to invite to the MakerDeck stream team, Titan's Revenge, do you want to... It's not a big deal. I mean, it's a thing that shows up in your channel. You're a member of the team. We've got a MakerDeck stream team that's kind of been soft launched, but I think we're ready to cut over from the Locker Gnome stream team. It's easy to do. It's anybody who's streaming can be invited if you've got your own channel and you're doing makes and you're a maker and you support MakerDeck. There's definitely no old ladies going to church though in the team. There's a shout out for y'all to follow Titan's Revenge. Probably, you know what? There are quite a few people who are into 3D printing. Quite a few. Titan's Revenge has to be, you know, one of those channels that I would have no problem recommending. That's one of the reasons why we rated over to Titan's Revenge. I'm not going to rate a channel that I don't believe in. So Titan's Revenge is absolutely worth the follow. Have fun there early in the morning. No worries. So here's the hang on. If you go to my if you're on the Twitch page, like twitch.tv/Chris, oops, not C. Chris Perillo, you'll see a link at the like next to it in like this orange color. It's the MakerDeck stream team. Right here. This is what I was talking about, Titan. Triple Venti, howdy. Hey, Off Axis. Believe in you. I do. It's been a while since I've seen you stream, though, Off Axis. We try to spread the love. And we try to connect with new people, different people, all the time. I'm always up for recommendations. Hang on, do this? See, this is the problem with the incinerator trooper, is that fire is just so friggin' heavy that it's impossible. The R2 print is coming out very, very, very well. Yes. Triple Venti. Here, let me show you. I don't know if you saw it earlier. I'm going to have to lean him back. Even leaning him back, he's going to fall over. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to take the flame out. Triple Venti. It's easy to print. Just needs a few supports in the back. I may have to increase the walls to like 4 or 5 because the bottom part has been coming loose on what I've tried. You're streaming almost every day, actually. Yeah, but I think what you're doing mostly is gaming, correct? Off Axis? Not that that's a problem. I've been wanting to do the Cuphead. I've been threatening to play Cuphead here. The new extension, the expansion pack that was released. Wow, I wish you could put wheels on R2. Well, this model, I do believe this model allows you to customize it. All the licensing was like, you can do this, that, and the other thing with it, including commercials. So then I saw it, I'm like, I'll print a couple, and then Jedi could sell them with kids. Sell it for, $2 because it's a nice little R2. Cookie says, really love seeing you on Prusa Live yesterday. Very big for MakerDeck. Cookie, I agree. It was very good for MakerDeck. We ended up gaining, what Liz said, about 15 new makers from all around the world. And I predicted before going to bed, I'm like, I think we saw a lift of about 100 new followers just in the initial push from that show. And so I expect we're going to see, since they do that show monthly, I believe we're going to see a continued steady lift for a while, for the next little while, which is good. But I think more than anything, what was exciting? 125 followers. Amazing. Good night, Deepak Rat. We're not quite done with the trivia. Kind of got sidetracked here, but no big deal. The thing that I think was most thrilling for me is, number one, be able to say thank you personally to both Matt and Joe and everybody who was responsible for getting me the Mini that really set me on the path that basically, if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for Prusa, MakerDeck wouldn't exist. So they are indirectly responsible for MakerDeck. And I told him on the show, you heard it. But I think what's most exciting for me is the fact that we did the interview with Grant, right? The 3D Musketeer. And it was great. It was fun. Loved it. Met some new people that way. I enjoyed those kinds of chats. And that, that's a good lift. But being on Prusa Live basically legitimized MakerDeck. Not that we needed anybody's approval, not that we needed to be seen as legitimate, but to be seen as, MakerDeck is A, doing something different, and B, really engaging makers. Like if Prusa saw it as valuable enough to talk about, it's legitimacy that you just can't get in a tweet, right? You can't. I mean, it's nice to have, your peers' support, and it's great to have the support from the people that you're trying to engage, fellow makers, right? And when I say makers, it's general. Just like Matt, wants to see, more than just 3D printing. I'm like, I totally agree. We've seen more than 3D printing. We've seen like Lego brick building. We've seen woodworking. We've seen crafting. We've seen paint. All sorts of making. And certainly, I want to see that kind of diversity. So they legitimized us in a way that we couldn't have asked for, because we didn't ask. We were invited. In a way that and they knew, right? That's their platform. It was a blessing. It was really a blessing. I am honored. I am humbled, and I feel I feel like it's got a legitimate place. So it was really nice. It was nice to have the faith of that as a platform. It was really nice. And so I just hope I did everybody justice on it, and everything justice. I hope I did. I try to make it as simple as I could. I mean, boil it down. It is a virtual makerspace. That's it. It's not a channel driven by personality, right? Or any one personality. We do have plans for content, certainly. And we do absolutely have plans for an IRL. We are going to do an event. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. In fact, today, I sent an email off to an old friend of mine who is a huge supporter of the Gnome Decks event that I did. Hey, Luxa. Good to see you. The new learning channel. It could be the Free Heathen. People are educating each other in chat there all the time. He had people bring me prints at work, then came across MakerDeck, and now have a mini on the way. Yeah! All right, Triple Venti. That's so cool. That's awesome. So I, from the bit you were able to catch, you all did great. Well, thank you, Pink. I'm not going to say it was nerve-wracking, but at the same time, it's like, you just want to make sure you get all the details right. You want to do it justice. But I got a note off to a friend to talk about a potential venue in Seattle for a MakerDeck IRL event. And this friend is also a 3D printer person who was tuned into Prusa Live, oddly enough, and I had reached out to him before then, too. And there's also someone else within our circles, a name that may be familiar. I'm not going to name any names right now, but he had reached out to me on my birthday, said, or the day after, he said, I'm sorry I missed your birthday, but happy birthday. And then because he works at the same company as my friend, and he may be helping spearhead the MakerDeck IRL effort. So, if we have a chance to flourish, my feeling is it is an event, or an event, like not just one event, like an event series. I don't know how that looks like. I don't know if it's something that there's a big tentpole event, and there are multiple smaller events throughout the year. Because last thing I don't want to run up against events like IRF and MRF. I just do not. I absolutely do not. For a big event, a big flagship, like this is the big one. But I also feel that there's enough room for smaller MakerDeck events in Seattle as well. That could engage a very hyper local, maybe not as big, but something that would keep the Pacific Northwest engaged, but never running up against IRF or MRF or any other of those types of events like that. I would not feel good, because that's just not. It would run counter to the feeling of the spirit of the community, right? You have a big brown box on MakerDeck. Yes, I see that. Krusty's face. Y'all, you're killing me. That's okay. He's just a little square. You can't hear him. He's just He's going to be building. He just streamed. Didn't he stream? Oh, he's streaming on MakerDeck. I thought he was going to be streaming in his own channel. Or is he? Is he doing a duplicate? Is that what he's doing? Teamwork makes dream work. Yeah, totally agree, Free Heathen. So we got some details nailed down. I'm very excited about that prospect. Oh, it's a simulcast. Okay, Kieran. So he's going to be doing that. Yeah, so I have, you know, we've got some plans. It's good to have plans. I'm a big believer, though, in executions. You've seen my cubes on Discord. Could you show one of those cubes? Which cube? The fidget cube? Here's one that Pink printed and sent to Jedi. Like one of these fidget cubes. This one? If you're still with us, Luxa. I want to nail down not just plans, but like executions. And start somewhere and like, all right, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to try. This is the date. This is the scope. This is what we're doing. This is what we're going to attempt. And then go from there. That would start virtual though. That would start virtual. And we'll have to play around with that. It's just figuring out how to do it, right? That's the big deal. What it is and how to do it. And so there may be kind of until we got a feel for what that might be, it may end up being kind of like open mic, if you will, like, or like a happy hour until we have a good feel for what it is. It may end up being kind of a happy hour, or kind of like a Q&A, but you never, you've got to rely on a base of knowledge. So like, for example, it might be Krusty and me, on Saturday talking about, something, or Papa Bear and I geeking out about something else, or, something where it's just kind of controlled, but it's also scheduled. Like we just plant a day or time, a day and a time. Liz, I think, should be doing something every week on MakerDeck. And again, no faces. I'm not, because when audio gets out of sync, then it just becomes an issue. I think just have you just talk into the microphone, you have your camera pointed down at a print, and then you're just talking. So I think Liz should do something every week. And, one person, she could, I think she could handle it on her own, or one or two people. I think we should have kind of like a Q&A section every week. I think Liz could lead the happy hour. I think, I'd like to do a regular Q&A over there, scheduled Q&A, every day, like once a week. And it would be me and then a random person, like me and Britt, or me and Krusty, or me and Papa Bear, or me and Kieran. Like, something to geek out about, like news in the 3D printing space. But those types of things need to be produced. Like, what is there to talk about? What has been on their radar? And of course, there's an option and opportunity for a great many things that could happen around that. So we have some flexibility with that. It's just coming up with that schedule, and just starting, So yeah, there's a lot of good things that I think we've got brewing. The thing I'm always careful about, when it comes to goals and planning, is making sure that it can be done, right? I mean, it's one thing to do it, but you've got to be able to repeat what it is that you're doing. Which type of nonsensical, humorous verse was popularized by Edward Lear? Which type of nonsensical, humorous verse was popularized by Lear? I don't see one of those. Definitely not that, Fix 'em, dude. Rap is not the answer. No, it was not rap. It was definitely not Kazam. Not opera. What type of nonsensical, humorous verse? Limerick. I once knew a man named Mad Cat. He liked to walk around in a top hat. And then one day, he started to play. And fell into a jello vat. That was the worst possible limerick one could ever make up. I tried with my meter, and it did not. My scansion was all over the map. My dactyls and trochees. I was just about to say it when he got it quicker than you. Oh, come on, dude. For reals? For reals. Ah. What the What? That's... Have I never seen that before? I've never seen that before. It did something... I just got a Google button on a search result. Weird. Which painting was stolen from the Louvre in 1911 and not returned for over 2 years? Use Nantucket. Yeah, Coda, I was not going to go there. The Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa. What Shakespeare play inspired the title of Aldous Huxley's Brave New World? Also, an Atari game. R2-D2 is not the answer. Any guesses? Your computer froze. That is not the answer, Liz. Not the answer. What Shakespeare play inspired the title of Aldous Huxley's Brave New World? The answer is also an Atari game. E.T. would not be a Shakespearean play. That was definitely not penned by the bard. There once was a man from Nantucket whose head could fit in a bucket. But he didn't have fun when he was the one who had to put his shirt in his pants. He'd tuck it. That didn't work either. I tried. None of y'all are even guessing on this. The Tempest. The Tempest was the answer we were looking for. The Tempest. You've all failed. You have failed. Failed. Michelangelo's David sculpture, was it David? Sculpture was originally modeled after which hero of myth? Michelangelo's David sculpture was originally modeled after which hero of myth? Limerick Chris. Oh my God, don't. No. You? You're a mythical hero cookie? Is that what that is? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? You're a myth? Myth. Yes. So here's the thing. Ian Douglas. He's got a giveaway show happening. He reached 1,000 followers. But now you say The Tempest. How delayed was I? Hercules. There you go. K2, good job. Hercules was the answer. Don't remember the answer because I only heard it once on the History Channel years ago. Yes, now we all know. How delayed is the mic? That was like 4 minutes later. Oh, it stuck you on an ad. Sorry. Well, sometimes the gifted subs do float around. It could happen. Creative. Keep hanging. I'm thinking since Ian Douglas is doing his victory stream, his giveaway stream, I think we should raid him. Shout out to Ian Douglas. Huge supporter of us and in the Maker Deck channel. Very appreciated. I'm glad he's doing this. We're going to give him a boost. I'll be back again tomorrow, though, with more trivia. That was kind of fun. I like including trivia in these shows. Doesn't have to just be Star Wars. I'll be back with some more prints. I'll be back maybe with more pickups. I will not be back with a creepy popsicle though. Why? Why, Pink? Why? Why do you do this to me? Mark, you made it here in time for the raid. Yes, you did, Mark. I'm so glad to have your support. Glad to have you here. Thanks again, one and all, especially Pink and Red for sending the care package, the gift package. Pink has also uploaded her files to Printables, or as I call it, Printables in French. Jerry Switek, good to see you. We're about to raid Ian Douglas. Oh, you were at a baseball game tonight. Fair enough. Ian's doing a he passed 1,000 followers, and so he's doing a celebration stream with giveaways and whatnot. And I thought it'd be nice to give him a raid tonight. Get the Perlo raid emotes ready, or Maker D1 raid emotes ready. Ian's been a tremendous supporter of mine and MakerDeck, as I've said. Very happy to support him. The new Chris Halloween costume. Am I that scary? Jerry, have you tried to print a helmet again? Have you done another helmet? Have you attempted another helmet? You got to do it. Jerry, I'm glad you're here. Even ever so briefly, I'm glad you're here to just say hello. Ian's wrapping. No. He's not wrapping up. 3, 2, 1.